I'm out and about right now, guys, and I just got done doing some grocery shopping, and I got myself a little sweet treat. I don't get little snacks like this very often at the store, but I was like, you know what? This sounds good. They didn't have the chocolate one, which is my preferred, but they had the vanilla and the strawberry, and I chose the strawberry. It's got, you know, the whole package is 200 calories, and it's got 10 grams of protein, but, like, listen, it's a sweet treat. I don't really care about that. So I just got back from dropping the kids off at school and going to the store. So grocery shopping done. Hopefully that's enough for the week. I'm so bad. Like, I'll make lists. I'll make a list of what I need from the store all week. I'll just collectively make a list. And then I'll go to the store, I'll buy my groceries, and then I'll forget something. Or I'll have to add something later, and I'll have to go to the store again later. But hopefully this time I nailed it. Hopefully. I got snacks for the kiddos, stuff to pack my daughter's lunch. I got stuff to make the dinners for the week. I got stuff for my breakfast for the week, for my lunch. I should be good. Should be good. It's like, it's a thing, because I plan my breakfast, my lunch, I plan the dinners for the week for everyone, and I'm just like, okay, I think I got it this time. So it is Friday. Like I said, I'm doing a weekend thing. I'm getting ready to do my workout right now, but Fridays I have a long day. Like, I don't get any downtime. It's boom, 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 boom. I'm doing lots of driving because I have to take my son to his dad's because it's his dad's weekend for him. So this week you're going to see how chaotic, this weekend's you're going to see how chaotic that looks for me. But since it's a long day, I got a Monster. I don't drink Monster hardly anymore. I used to drink it like every day. Right now I'm mostly just coffee, matcha, tea. That's usually how I roll. But you know, every once in a while I have a nice little treat. When I went to the store, like, I'll get one soda a week. I'll get like a Diet Dr. Pepper because it's my favorite. Sorry, my fridge is going nuts for some reason. And then today, I know I'm going to need that extra caffeine boost to keep myself awake. So we got a Monster. And it's also Friday, so I get to have a kombucha tonight, which is just great. It makes my Fridays feel so much better when I get to have fancy drinks. I don't know why I love fancy drinks so much. Maybe that's why I have a soda stream, because I need a little fancy drink, you know? But anyway, I'm going to do my workout, and then I'm going to make my breakfast, eat my breakfast, and then I'm going to stream because I need to stream. I'll show you guys what my breakfast looks like. I'm basically having the same meal I had yesterday, the same meals, but I just have a couple of extra little treats sprinkled in there because it's Friday and you got to treat yourself right. I did show you guys the little donuts. I got the little vegan donut things, so I'll be eating those probably eventually. I just haven't had them yet, but I will eat them. They look so yummy. They just sound so good. But anyway. Hey guys, very, very, very late breakfast. It is almost 10:30 already. I'm late to stream as per usual. But we are having some sourdough bread with my homemade harissa beans. Last time I had beans on toast, I did the hot Italian bomba beans. I think that's what they're called. And then these are the harissa beans that I made those beans in the Instant Pot and then cooked them with coconut oil and the harissa paste, or coconut milk, not oil. And today I added microgreens on top because when I went to the store and did my grocery shopping this morning, they had one container of microgreens, and I'm like, oh, well, this is mine now. So also, take your vitamins, guys. Alright guys, workout is done. I just got done eating breakfast. It's now 10:30 in the morning. As per usual, I am late to stream. I decided I'm going to save my little donuts for the trip, my long trip tonight to drive the kids around. I'll save that, maybe share it with Aya, because I think she likes those too. But I am going to have a sweet treat because I'm craving something sweet. So I'm going to have one of my favorite fruits in the whole wide world, which is a sumo. If you guys have not tried these sumo citrus, they're basically giant mandarins. They're super easy to peel. They're super juicy and sweet and a little tart, and they're just, once it's sumo season, I wait for it, guys. Every year, I wait for it. As soon as it's sumo time, I'm on the hunt, and I buy them in bulk. And they are expensive, too. They're so expensive, but they're just so good. Show you guys this new exercise mat that I got. So I used to have, like, just the standard yoga mat, but it was, my kids always used it. They never put it up. It was difficult to clean. And this exercise mat is like a folding one. And it's just, it's more durable. It's easier to clean. So yeah, this is my new exercise mat. So you guys know I do sourdough, but I have not done sourdough in almost a year now because I've been too busy because of my job. My job just took over my life. And now that I'm not working there anymore, I actually have some free time, a little bit of free time, because I'm still like taking my kids every day to school, picking them up from school every day. And like I said, my daughter doesn't go to school near me. So that's like a 35, 40-minute drive there in the morning and back, and then there again in the afternoon and then back. So like I have free time, but not much. And then when I have my free time, I've already like, you know, filled it with recording and cooking and editing and streaming and working out and doing all this other things. So I am going to start making sourdough again. So I ordered a new starter from King Arthur along with a couple of other things. So I'm going to show you what I got. Love King Arthur Bakery. They're my favorite flour. And I used their starter when I last started making sourdough. And basically that was my starter. I tried making my own starter that summer, like not last summer, but the summer before. And I failed so many times. I got so frustrated. I just gave up. And I was like, I'm just not going to ever be able to make sourdough. But King Arthur does sell starters. So I bought starter from them and kept it alive, kept it going, made a lot of good sourdough. Okay. Let's see here. I love that they send little things too. Like my favorite sourdough recipe, they actually sent me. Like they sent me a book about how to make sourdough and different things. And that's my favorite recipe, the one from there. But yeah, this is cool. This tells you how to make a flaky puff crust pizza. That's pretty neat. I love it that they send these little things. I always keep stuff like this. Like when I went to IKEA, they had a recipe card like this for a vegan bolognese. I kept that too. I just love that kind of stuff. So I bought this. I know, crazy, right? I've never had a dough whisk, and I've always wanted one. And I've seen this one, and I've seen the ones that's just like wood all the way around, and then like just a hole in the middle. But I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna give it a try. It feels sturdy. I'm just gonna use it. I'm excited to try this dough whisk. And it tells you stuff on the back here. Easily blends bread, pizza, and cookie dough. Stirs sourdough starters. That's what I want it for. Yes. I mean, it seems great. I'm excited for it. All right. And I got a rolling pin. So this isn't a normal rolling pin. This is like one of those, it's like, it doesn't have the weird handles. Because I hate that. I hate rolling pins with those handles, guys. I hate them because every single one of them, it's like, I feel like I can never get a good grip on them. And then depending on, like, I've had a silicone one, and water would get inside of the actual rolling part through the handles, and it was just disgusting. And I'm just like, never again, never again. So this, I just got a solid wood, no handle rolling pin. And this is a girthy boy. Look at this thing. My goodness. I'm excited about that. Okay. And then we got another sourdough book. I wonder if this is the same book. Easiest sourdough. No, this isn't. This is not the same book. Ooh. Wait. It might be. Yeah, I think it is. No, it's not. At least not yet. Hold on. No, this isn't the same one. This is not the same one. Okay. This is a different book. But, hold on. I'm going to show you the other book real quick. So this is the OG one that I got before. I don't know if you can see this, but that is starter. Dried on starter to just show you how much I've used it. But this is the OG book that I had. And it's got a sourdough waffle pancake and a pizza crust in there. But this is the same recipe, I think, as the one I just saw in the new book. Let me see. It looks slightly different, but I think it's the same recipe. Hold on. Rustic sourdough bread. Oh, no, it's not. It is not. It's different. Well, that's interesting. And this is a naturally leavened bread. Okay. But this is the recipe that I love in here. This one right here. The naturally leavened sourdough bread. This is my favorite sourdough bread recipe. It is so simple. It doesn't require all of the like the cold proofing and stuff like that. It doesn't require anything. It's just this. This is it. That's it. You guys can look at that if you're so curious. But this is my favorite. Now, cold proofing and stuff is like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, it's a lot of steps, and I'm not always down for that. Oh yeah. So here is the fresh sourdough starter. Do not consume raw starter. Yeah, I would say. And now we got a couple of other fun things in here. So I have a ceramic crock that I used for my starter before. I'm not going to bullcrap with you guys. It is still sitting in my fridge with my starter in it that is probably just deceased. And there's nothing I can do to save it. I could try to save it, but I highly doubt I'm going to be able to. I'm going to end up just having to dump it out and clean it, which is a whole nother thing because you don't want to get the starter down in your drains. But I did get this. I don't know if you can even say it because of the wrapping. Hold on. So I got this. It is a glass sourdough crock, and it has measurements on the side, which that's really the reason I got it. Is because I can see, because like with my ceramic one, I can look inside of it and see how much it's risen and see if it's ready to go. That was no problem. But this is going to be so much easier for me to just look at it and be like, oh shoot, she's ready. You know what I mean? So I think this is really cool. I mean, it is glass, which makes me nervous, but as long as I keep it away from my kids, it should be okay. And then last but not least, the most important thing that a baker needs, flour. So like I said, King Arthur is my favorite. I use their unbleached all-purpose flour, their unbleached bread flour, and their organic whole wheat flour. So when I feed my starter, I'll do a video of my sourdough and like how I do and everything. But when I feed my starter, I do all-purpose, unbleached all-purpose flour and the whole wheat, the organic whole wheat flour. I do like a mixture of those two. And when I'm actually baking my bread, I like to use bread flour. So there she is. Well, I always need flour. I use so much flour. Even though I'm not making sourdough right now, I still use a ton. And actually, I went to Costco like, it was a month ago now, and they have giant bags of this flour. Just so you know. It's a good deal if you're a baker, okay? Costco is where it's at. Per usual, guys, I am having a super late lunch. I'm having like a small salad. This may not look small to you, but this is small to me. Usually I have like this whole bowl full. It's like a half a bowl. I've got some of the meaty chicken in here. Whoops. And I've got some cranberries, reduced sugar dried cranberries. And I've got some of my homemade healthier glazed walnuts in here. And for the dressing, I've got some of this G. Hughes sugar-free balsamic vinaigrette left, and that's what I'm going to use on here, and that is going to be lunch. Also, since it is, you like my ghost pants are cute, right? Since it's Thursday and I'm grocery shopping, I bought myself a Diet Dr. Pepper. I usually don't drink soda. It's like maybe once a week I'll have one, and usually it's when I go shopping, because I'm like, oh, I'll grab a little treaty treat, and this is usually what I go for. This is the last thing I'm eating today. This is my dessert. I'm eating this leftover fruit salad before it goes bad. There's some sad looking red kiwis in here, some green kiwi, and a little bit of pineapple.
Sun on the dashboard, windows down, chasing good food from town to town. Farmers markets, city streets, finding magic in what we eat.